You can create shadows in Photoshop by simply using the blending options of a layer and selecting Drop Shadow. However, this kind of shadow effect only works with the object it casts, and not with the background it is cast on, making the shadow look wrong and mechanical. In this quick exercise, we will learn how to manipulate a drop shadow independently from its source or layer. Drag an object with no background into a background image of your choice. Move and resize accordingly. On the layer containing your object, double-click to open the Layer Style window. Then choose Drop Shadow and double-click on it for more options. Drag your distance slider to the right, up to 65 pixels, and adjust your angle to match the direction of light of your background image. Click OK. Select Layer, Layer Style, Create Layer. Notice that your shadow effect is now isolated in its own layer, separate from the cat figure. Select the shadow layer. Give your layer a 36% transparency. Select the eraser tool. Right-click and make sure your eraser has a soft edge and an opacity of 70%. Following the contour of the architectural background, reshape the edges of your shadow as shown. Soften up the right side of your shadow to indicate that some light is leaking through from behind the cat. Also, soften up the shadow of the fish and the fish line on the wall. And there you are. This is not only a more realistic shadow, but the shadow also becomes an instrument to visually bring in both images together. For more tips like this, or to enroll in a Photoshop training course, visit geniusdv.com.